And then we have Bernie Sanders, drawing the largest crowd of any presidential candidate in the race. 28,000 people turned out to listen to him in a speech in Portland, Oregon. By comparison, Hillary's biggest campaign rally attracted just under 6,000 people. The socialist is doing well. I'm going to stay with Hillary for a moment and her college proposal. $350 billion over 10 years, and where does that money come from? By cutting deductions for the wealthy, which means you're going to tax the rich some more. Alexandra Smith joins us. She represents college Republicans. In fact, I think you chair the College Republican Association, don't you?
I do have that privilege.
Yes, you do. All right. Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
I say Hillary is attempting to buy votes, the votes of young people, by saying, hey, free college, no loan. And I'm going to go further. I think that might be a successful pitch. What do you say?
Well, I think that she is demonstrating that she knows what's the most important demographic to reach in the 2016 elections, which will be millennials, because millennials will decide the presidential election in 2016 as they did in 2012. That being said, she's offering up a bunch of old ideas that are hell-bent on preserving the status quo, that fundamentally misunderstand the needs of a 21st century student, and really don't promote a disruptive sort of, quality that we need in our higher education system. I think that, fortunately, on our side, we're seeing candidates like Governor Bush and Senator Rubio and Senator Paul really talk about opening up that education system.
But honestly, if you were to ask the student body, or just ask millennials, 20-somethings, if I can define them like that, what do you want? You want help from the government, or do you want a good-paying job? Which side of the fence do you think they'd jump on?
I think most millennials want to have a good job. This is an incredibly entrepreneurial generation. This is a generation that wants to succeed, that wants to attain that American dream for itself. And unfortunately, politicians like Hillary Clinton only promote a closed top-down system that not only doesn't understand the innovation of this century, but also taxes the top job creators in this country, so that when students get out of college, they're not going to have that opportunity.
All right, how about, there have been hints from the left that maybe we could forgive some student debt. Now, that would be popular, wouldn't it?
It would be, but there are plenty of free market solutions to the issue of student debt.
But look, wait, you're fighting an uphill struggle against the establishment media, because they're all going to come out and say, look what Hillary is doing for the young. Look what Hillary is doing for millennials. Can you hear free? Come on, you're fighting an uphill struggle here.
That puts the onus on our candidates and our party to communicate our solutions. We have real solutions on these issues. And, I think the Republican candidates are going to find, whoever our nominee is at the end of the day in 2016 is going to find that students, again, or millennials who are going to make up the majority, or we're going to decide the presidential election, I should say, and the middle class, their middle class parents, are going to have a lot of questions about higher education and student loans and affordability. So we need to have answers on those, and the good news is that we have good answers. We just need to communicate those directly to the audience that we're hoping to reach.
Yes, I was telling an economist earlier this morning, you've got to pound that table. Go pound that table, Elizabeth. Well, thank you very much for being with us, Elizabeth Smith. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, Alexandra. I'm sorry. Come back. Put her on back. I'm very sorry. It is Alexandra Smith, is it not?
It is, but Elizabeth's a lovely name, too.
I'm pounding the table for Alexandra. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Later on this program,